irritating me. Understand this guy right here, firefighter Matt, behind people's backs and, well, basically say that he works for the military and he didn't. He doesn't work for the military at all. And he was caught not working for the military. I asked a really good. So what does this mean for him? Well, that's against the law. I'm going to be brutally honest. He is an American just like I am. And with him faking service, it is against the law to do that, and he could possibly get arrested for that. But I am just going to play the video, pinpoint what I need to pinpoint, and that's pretty much all I'm doing here today.
At my own house. I've been at my own house. What are you talking about?
And that's the way some people actually are. It's just, I really don't know why. Hey, Goobs.
Hey, Goobs, if you might, you can add me as a friend on this show, anyways. I bet. I don't know why it says VC. There you go. There we go. My, well, mine's different compared to yours. Mine says chill and funny, has a VC. Yours says she slash they IVC. But hey, people are different. And also, I'm actually half Irish.
No, I want to just leave it there, and I just want to say, like, I know this is off subject, but, like, who randomly says that they're half Irish?
Like literally, I'm half Irish and I don't care what people say.
It's where you gotta be sometimes, just not care what people say.
I don't know, but I do have curly hair and I do have like reddish, orangish mixed color hair. And
Yeah.
another thing for a man like myself, girls will go bonkers if a man works on a military base. They would actually come running at you like left and right, no matter tomorrow, and be like, "Oh my God, I want to be with you. I want to date you. I want to marry you. And blah blah
The
blah,
only
all this other
reason
stuff."
most, the only reason why most women do that is for the money.
Yep, pretty much.
They take your money and they leave.
Yeah, just be like, you know what? Forget you. Nobody likes you. Yada yada yada. Bye. Have the rest of being broke.
That's the way it is. That's the sad reality for most military veterans is that they're not respected properly because of all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You wanna know what happened yesterday night?
Hmm.
So so basically I am in a relationship with my girlfriend right now, and I went over to her house, and they have like this weird looking apartment. It's not like a building. It's just more like with numbered on the doors. all the way from the beginning down. You know how like those hotels, right? They're just side by side.
Yeah.
That's where my girlfriend was living, and then she basically is I was I'm a YouTuber. Um, I heard screeching. I looked over on my busiest road yet, and guess what I just witnessed?
Hmm.
A car stopped on the busiest road of all, and to make matters more worse, brakes were locked on the car.
Yeah, that's
Very
really
bad
bad.
spot. Yeah, and when there's vehicles coming from behind the vehicle. So I immediately booked it down the road of my dead end street. And then I shouted from the sidewalk. I said, "Are you guys okay?" Which you don't know if they had a brake for an emergency or their tires were locked, which it was the tires. And to make matters more worse, they said, "Yeah." I went the other way. By the time they were going to go, I heard that noise again. So I immediately put myself at risk and be a hero, ran right in the road with my flashlight on, facing the opposite where the cars would be coming at me, turned on my flashlight, started waving my entire phone up and down to warn people like, hey, there's something bad happened right here. Please go on the other side lane and proceed with caution. That's what I did. I've even done that a few times as well. Not just once, multiple times. They had a motorcycle accident right at the traffic light. I even also did the same thing, but it was in the daytime, and
Yeah,
they had that marked off.
I'm surprised you didn't get in trouble for that.
No, they had PD on scene, but they actually didn't mind because as long as I was being safe and checking my surroundings, that's all that matters. So yeah, because I really don't like when something that happens with it because I don't know what would happen. That was loud, whatever I heard. Oh, okay. I don't wonder what it was. It was the firework on the game. Mm.
I have fireworks disabled on this game because I don't like hearing them.
Oh, how do you do that?
You go to the settings
Yeah.
and you go
Okay,
down
audio.
to audio.
Fireworks. I see it. Never mind. Thank you.
Hmm.
And then go down to, and then whoever said audio, because I heard them, go down to where you see fireworks. You will disable the fireworks.
I disabled it.
Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so, and then in the winter time, like, for me, I'm like a superhero without a cape. So, yeah. And the last time that when there was an accident right up on the bridge, it happened a couple of times. I'm like, this street, instead of having it called Arsenal Street, why not have it called as car crash car crash HE double hockey stick road? Because
Yeah.
there's always crashes happening near my house. Anyways,
Car crash
like
what?
left and right, no matter tomorrow. Because if I hear a car crash, I'm immediately stopping what I'm doing and running out there with my vest, with my wallet, and whatever I have left, I'm gonna throw on it and go out there and help.
Yeah, typically
Because
police are alright with civilians getting in the way of like doing what they need, like getting cars to detour because like they have other people to do that.
yeah, I already did about that. Because when that motorcycle happened, basically it was a guy that was trying to make a turn, but went hit from a car and then went off the bike and was unconscious. And this is when I was actually playing the piano game on my phone. So I heard sirens.
So I'm sorry to interrupt here, but we gotta kind of go with what he just admitted and how many illegal things he already admitted. He already admitted to playing games while driving. That's one thing that's illegal. He already admitted to, for the roads. He said that he has a vest. This also means he broke 3 laws technically because now he's faking a job. He's literally faking a job. He's already broke 3 laws and admitted to it on this video. Just saying.
Well, long story short, I heard sirens from my house. I had the window open, and then immediately the sirens turned off. Grabbed everything, went out the door, immediately looked over, and I can tell there was an accident right at the light near my house. And then I talked to the driver in the white van. He said he was going to stay, so I went to the second vehicle so I
Wait,
can see
guys, I'm
first.
leaving the game.
All right,
Excuse me,
buddy.
wait, excuse me, I have a question. What exactly do you grab before you go to like the accident?
So what I grabbed is, if you didn't hear me, I grabbed my vest and I grabbed my wallet because I have my ID in my wallet, so that I'm always prepared for any police officer to approach me. And I would actually tell the officer that whatever you guys were busy for or doing, a civilian like myself can actually help direct traffic while the officers are busy with other things they're doing.
So you had what color was the vest?
I have bright like high vis yellow vest with silver. I got a high vis t-shirt, a high vis orange vest, and a high vis yellow vest with the word buffalo on the back. So I got one, two, three, four. Hold on, one, two, three. Yeah, I got four.
All right, all right.
I mean, like, and plus, I always run out there because whenever I hear a loud crash or anything, I'm always out there at the right moment whenever I'm home. Then that's where I go. And even though I'm off work right now, but tomorrow I'm going to be working. So basically, that's what I do. And one of my supervisors from my work, he calls me citizen's arrest. I'm like, that does not sound like enthusiastic nickname for me.
I want everybody to acknowledge that is not a nickname. I guess he's just like not understanding what citizen's arrest actually means. Citizen's arrest is literally if you get arrested by a citizen and then the cops are called. He must have been in trouble with the law if his nickname is citizen's arrest. I'm just saying.
I would say the hero that saved people's lives.
Citizen's arrest is whenever you like detain a citizen and wait until cops arrive.
I just gotta remember our policy thing. It says you may lose access to chat with voice after multiple violations. Really?
But my thing is, you wear those vests. You go to redirect traffic. I mean, do you
Mm-hmm.
work? And you don't work for them. You don't work for the traffic stop people.
No, I work on a military base.
Now, for the next few seconds, I process what he just said. He said it way too casual. He was like, "No, I actually work for a military base." Watch what he says. I'm serious. Watch what he says.
That's basically where I work. I work for CW Resource, and it's all
Alright.
for drums. But yeah, that's basically where I work.
All right.
But I am going to be working at a different place. But I'm going to be taking a CPR class. So I'm going to be trying out being a volunteer first responder.
So you're basically a recruit in the military, I'm guessing.
I just like clean, sweep, mop, do pots and pans, do all that, just like a janitor does.
Okay, so you're just a janitor. You don't have any rank.
No,
Now, I lied there. I did lie there just to see if he would say no that he doesn't have a rank. But every janitor in the military does have a rank. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
because the last time when I worked, it was only me and two supervisors. That's it. And guess what? It was so peaceful and quiet, right where was. I was over at the airfield. You got the airfield, 10305, 795, 10 3 10 1 350 or something like that. Hold on. Airfield, I'm more used to with that. The 795 is a smaller building. 10305 is a newer building, but at the same spot. And the best part of that building, you're gonna laugh at this. Whenever someone walks through a door, they first hit the door or say door. I mean that is the craziest building, but most fun. I had a blast.
Right.
Yeah, is people asking me questions?
No, I don't think anybody's asking you questions.
That's crazy. But yeah, I that's basically what I do. That's what I do for a job.
That's
I just
fun.
clean. Yeah, I just clean and do like pots and pans, do the clip room, do dining.
Okay, I heard enough. I already heard enough with this guy. I forgot about that whole part. So those numbers that he was actually giving out was random numbers. I want everybody to actually acknowledge that. That's random numbers, and he's trying to say those are real military-like areas. Those little commands that he was talking about, them people saying behind, front, side, all that open, close. No military personnel says that as a command. I'm sorry, but like you cannot lie to someone and a lot of other people that probably know someone that has been in the military before. I mean, seriously. But this guy decided it was a great idea to come onto a server, a Roblox server of all places, and lie about his job, his quote-unquote job.
Um, and one time when I was over at the 10305, and let me tell you, the clipper machine was down. And here's something funny. I volunteered to do the sanitizing for the dishes, for like bowls, plates, trays, you name it.
If you work as a janitor, you cannot volunteer to do something. You are a janitor and you are responsible for cleanup and all that stuff. You are not responsible for volunteering. You literally cannot volunteer to be a janitor. Just saying.
And yet, because the clipper machine was down, but it's still usable, it's not even sanitizing any dishes at all.
Yeah, typically that's supposed to be fixed.
Well, it's basically fixed now, so which is a good thing. It wasn't fixed yesterday because when I was there, it just started broke.
Yeah. Well, my
Because
thing,
I
my other
worked
thing is like, yeah, you work on military grounds, so you like, so do you actually reside in the military, or do you like go home after you do janitor work?
I go home right after my shift ends at 7:30, and then I'm in the work vehicle being transported back home.
That little part right there made zero sense to me, by the way. 7:30, which he meant at night. That's not how working as a janitor in the military is. You don't go home by military vehicle either. I don't think military vehicles go to your house. Like if you were bringing a military vehicle to your house, I'm pretty sure that's a federal crime. I'm pretty sure. So you get departed from being a janitor at 7:30
Mm-hmm.
for the airfield base.
Either building, put it that way,
Hmm.
because we got three buildings.
That's actually quite early for people to be released from doing their
Yeah,
work.
well, yeah. Sometimes we stay. Usually, the last time, oh my god, last time let me tell you, I was so mad. My supervisor was mad. We're both mad, like getting ready to lose our minds. And do you want me to tell you why?
Why?
I was helping my supervisor in the clip room, right? And this happened at the airfield. When I was already finishing up in the doing the dining room, basically I went to the other side to help our new supervisor named Sherry. Um, she wasn't even there. I'm like, where in the world did she go? Because all I see was Grayson helping Yachty. Well, her name was is Yadira, but I call her Yachty. She was also in the clip room helping Grayson, and I was helping loading and unloading. But
So so if you get
we
off,
both were.
okay, wait a minute. So you're a military base janitor, right? And with that time you get off and all that. So
Yep.
you work this I guess evening shift.
I also work full day too,
You work full day?
full day and evening.
Excuse me.
Now, I want everybody to acknowledge what he just said. He works day shift and he also works night shift. No. No, that's not how that works. I don't think that's how that works. I'm just gonna say this flat out. If he can go around and say that, then what else has he gone around and said? But like, no, I actually looked it up and everything, did my research. He's wrong. And you'll find out here in a second.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Are you listening to this conversation too?
Huh?
Are you listening to this conversation as well?
Yeah.
Even the person. So you know, are you processing what's going on?
Kinda, I'd say.
Because I worked it was my okay. It was my first day, and I got so
So if
in
you work day and
supervisor.
night shifts, you got swing shifts.
Yes, correct.
All right.
Because for one, I putting on the racks actually flipped and fell and shattered one of the plates or bowls or cups, one of the three, right in the clipper room. I'm like, great. So I told my supervisor, I was like, look, one tray fell, and then there was two more, and then right around the got to the corner, that's three. No, that's four. Then when my supervisor was back, because I told her that once we're on our 30, once before we're on our break and lunch is closed, and at 5 o'clock we're open for dinner. But I told her that
So
I'm going to stay clocked in a bit longer so I can clean up all this mess and whatnot because we had trays, five trays with all the dishes on top. One by one tray fell and shattered everything. Even there was a glass mug as well. So I was so mad. My supervisor was mad, and her name was Jennifer. Me and Jennifer were both always, always. She always makes my day by listening to Good Energy. That's basically one of her favorite songs. Now she got me hooked up on that. I have no clue why, but that's how she is.
yeah.
But yeah, and for me, I had to grab a broom and dustpan and immediately had to crawl underneath the clipper machine where the carousel was, and then to go on the other side. Let me tell you, it was tough because all those pipes and beams and whatnot, it was too much. I'm like, oh my god. I felt like I'm was gonna be so stiff by the time I sit back up. But I pulled it off as a man and finally got my level up normal. So yeah, and I
Yeah.
cannot believe how strong the I saw one or two plates
Look at me
I
go with
flipped
that report. I was going flat out with that report.
I'm
And
like,
I can't believe that report
how
kind of
are
worked for a
these
little while.
like falling apart on the on these tiles, but how are they still intact and how are they still usable? What? That's crazy. Falling
I'm just gonna go ahead and like get past this little bit right here.
it was knocking
Because he
down
just rambles on and on and on about his coworkers,
because
his supposed coworkers. And I don't want y'all to hear all about just his coworkers. I want y'all to see that he's faking his job, pretty much.
and that's what I did. I stayed calm no matter what
Yeah.
because I don't like when my job is actually part of my community because I actually have to help with my job.
So, you're a janitor and you do community service as well.
Yes, but on different days, like on the days off of work, everything's normal until something bad happens, or I'm at work doing my job and I don't know anything about it in my area that I live in.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna be AFK for a second.
All right.
Oh my fucking god, this
So
is
Jester,
an idiot
if that's
room.
your name,
Yep.
Abs-
are
absolute.
you processing
Mm.
what's happening right now?
Yep.
So now
There
you know
ain't
what
no
I'm
way he
talking
just
about,
said he
right?
works.
Yep.
No,
Okay.
that's not how that works.
So when he's away from his device,
I know
do
this.
you have any questions?
When I come back, I gotta listen to what this guy says
Does
about his
anybody
sweaty shit.
else have any questions?
Nope.
I love
He's
this guy.
gonna
It's
simply not, because I kind of figured.
I've worked for the military, but now he works for a military janitor. He's a swing
But
shift.
yeah,
He's
like I
working as a
said,
swing
it's
shift janitor
a whole
at the military base, and
chaos
he's just
for
one of
me
the
because
seven
I
that make
know
up
about my
the
job
air
anyways,
base.
and I actually pay attention
That's
to my job.
this is the air base. This is the air base that he works at.
Excuse me.
I'm thinking to myself, I know this for a fact. People don't depart until I believe 11:30, 12:30 in the morning.
Some of these people don't know if
Exactly. I told him. I asked him
I'm
what
actually
rank
talking.
he was.
Someone was
He
talking
doesn't
about
call
like a
24/7 have a rank.
bird or an animal that's
Working in the military. You gotta come in
VAPOREO.
here and listen to it. It's hilarious.
Wait. Spell that out one more time. Did you get? Oh. Oh no.
Right, so there's nothing else I can really do. Oh, I gotta get back in this conversation. How did you lose your voice chat? I never found out. And the thing was, I never found out why he lost his voice chat. But this is essentially the video that I can provide of him openly faking his job. So let's go over the laws that he broke. Just to make sure I got everything. He faked 2 jobs, both of which I'm pretty sure are felonies. I think faking a military, not doing, not I don't know how to put it. Military jobs, they're very serious lawfully, and nobody's gonna be like that. Number 2, disturbing actual workers while they're working is against the law. That's like a fine to jail time. Number 3, he goes and openly admits to being on his phone while driving. That is a felony. I'm pretty sure it's a light felony though. Number 4, he goes on a video game and tries to boast to people and all that. And just recently, which I don't have the videos yet, I'm hoping the videos come in so I can upload them, but I'll have to give credit for those videos. He also bothers kids and tries to do things. That's all I'm saying. This guy is, I don't know. I can't say the word because I don't want to get banned from my channel. But like, he's not gonna, he can't keep doing this. That's all I'm saying. He just can't keep doing this. Alright, well,